You ever try to help someone, only for them to act like you owe them the world? Well, during lockdown, I tried to help a stranger get home. She wanted first-class treatment, so I gave her exactly what she deserved, a 60-hour journey from hell. If you've ever had someone take advantage of your kindness, you're gonna love this one. Hit that like button, subscribe, and get ready because this story, it's pure, unfiltered petty revenge. When COVID first hit, the world shut down almost overnight. Borders closed, flights vanished, and panic, real panic, set in. At the time, my wife and I were living in Hong Kong. We had plans to fly home to South Africa for Easter, but lockdown crushed that. We were stuck like everyone else. Now, I'm part of an expat group online. Thousands of people stranded across Asia, scrambling to get home. You'd see post after post. Does anyone know how to get from Shanghai to Cape Town? Please, my visa's expiring and I have no money left. My wife and I couldn't ignore it. We'd been lucky. We still had savings, jobs, and a roof over our heads. So we decided to do something small, something good. We started helping people buy tickets home. Not handouts, just acts of kindness. If someone needed a flight, we'd book it for them. We didn't expect repayment. But over time, most of them paid us back anyway, grateful, kind souls who couldn't believe strangers would help them. Then came Mel. Mel, that's not her real name, of course, was in Beijing, stuck, broke, and desperate to get back to South Africa. She reached out after seeing our post offering help. Her first message? Polite enough. Hi, I'm trying to get home before lockdown. Could you maybe help with a flight? Of course, we said yes. I told her, I'll handle the booking myself. That way, I can make sure it fits within our budget. We were already helping multiple people, so we had to stretch our funds carefully. But from the moment I mentioned the budget, her tone changed. Mel wanted a direct flight, Beijing straight to Johannesburg, then another flight to her hometown, East London. Anyone who traveled during lockdown knows. Direct flights were insanely expensive, like double or triple the normal rate. So I gently explained, hey, Mel, we can cover a connecting flight instead. Something like Beijing to Dubai to Johannesburg. It'll take a bit longer, but you'll get home safe. Her reply? Dripping with entitlement. No, I want a direct flight. I'm not sitting on 3 planes like some refugee. I stared at my screen, jaw clenched. Excuse me? Refugee? I was offering to spend my own money to get this woman home, and she was turning her nose up at it. I explained again, this time firmer. That's outside my budget. I can only book an indirect route. Her response came instantly. Then don't bother. I'll find someone else who actually cares. That line, it hit me harder than I expected. I didn't even reply. I just closed the chat and helped someone else, a sweet older couple stranded in Shanghai who couldn't stop thanking us. They sent photos when they landed. It felt good. Mel? I figured she'd be fine. Or at least someone else would help her. A week passed. Lockdown was closing and borders tightening by the hour. Then, out of nowhere, Mel's name popped up again. Hi, I need that flight. Please, I'll take whatever you can get. No apology. No sorry for being rude. Just pure panic. And I'll be honest, part of me wanted to ignore her again. But another part of me, the better part, thought, she's desperate. Just get her home. Do the right thing. So I said, all right, I'll see what I can do. But this time, something in me had changed. Maybe it was the way she'd sneered at my help. Maybe it was the late nights I'd spent tracking flight routes, reading cancellation alerts, juggling strangers' problems while people like her treated me like a travel agent. Whatever it was, I decided if I was going to help her, she was going to earn it. Now, remember, Mel had demanded a direct route before, so I did the opposite. I found the longest, cheapest itinerary, still technically getting her home. Beijing, Dubai, Addis Ababa, Johannesburg. 3 stops. Nearly 40 hours of travel time. But I didn't stop there. For the final leg, instead of booking her the short flight from Johannesburg to East London, I booked her a bus ticket, a 20-hour overnight bus. all told. Her journey home would take almost 60 hours, 2.5 days of cramped seats, layovers, and pure exhaustion. And before you ask, yes, I confirmed twice that she said, "I'll take anything." She did, so I took her at her word. I still remember her first message from the airport. "Finally boarded. Thanks again." She sounded relieved. Polite, even. I almost felt bad. Almost. Then came message number 2. "Flight delay. How long is this layover again?" And then, 12 hours later, "This is ridiculous. Why did you pick such a long route?" I could almost hear the frustration through the screen, that snappy, demanding tone back again. Part of me wanted to reply with a halo emoji. I didn't. I just said, "Sorry, that's what was available." Then she landed in Johannesburg, tired, irritated, and probably running on airport coffee in anger. That's when she learned about the bus. "Wait, what do you mean, bus? To East London?" I told her, cheerful as could be. "Yeah, flights were too expensive, but don't worry. The bus leaves in an hour. It'll take you right there." Silence. Then, "Are you kidding me? A bus? For 20 hours? I didn't reply. She sent another, "This is humiliating. I can't believe you do this to me." And that's when I felt it. That warm, quiet satisfaction that comes when karma finally circles back. Because I hadn't done anything cruel. I'd done exactly what she asked. I'd gotten her home, safely, just not in the luxury style she thought she deserved. When she finally reached East London, after nearly 3 days of travel, she sent one last message. It was a single line. "You are a horrible person." No, thank you. No, I made it. Just that. And honestly, that was a cherry on top. Because she got home, alive, safe, and I got to keep my dignity and my sense of humor. She never paid me back, but the satisfaction of imagining her dragging her suitcase onto that crowded, rickety bus, that was worth every cent. Sometimes revenge doesn't need to be explosive. It doesn't need shouting or screaming or public humiliation. Sometimes, the sweetest revenge is quiet, polite, measured. It's giving someone exactly what they asked for, just not in the way they imagined. Mel wanted any flight. She got one, and a scenic 20-hour bus ride to think about how not to treat people who are trying to help her. Kindness is powerful, but it's not weakness. The moment someone starts treating your generosity like a given, it's okay to remind them every act of help is a choice. And sometimes those choices come with interesting consequences. If this story gave you that sweet taste of justice, hit that like button and subscribe for more true stories of karma served cold. Tell me in the comments, what's the most satisfying petty revenge you've ever seen? Until next time, stay kind, but don't let anyone mistake your kindness for weakness.